Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old Magic Roundabout, we've got two Dinky Toys Cadalliac Eldorados. So I'm going to try and make one good one out of both of these. As you watch these go around, I'd just like to welcome any new friends of the channel. Welcome aboard. Thanks very much. And welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks very much for sticking with me as usual. It's much appreciated, and look forward to your comments at the end of each video. Right then, yeah. So we've got two of these to have a look at. Make one good one out of them. There we go. So let's get them off the Magic, get them on the bench, and have a good look at them. Okay then, here we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a shufty. Let's just pan out a bit. That's it. Yeah, we got these two old girls. They're a bit of a state. They're both screw bases. Cadalliac Eldorado, number 175. This one's got the four wheels on it, which is good, but it's missing the engine and the bonnet. The boot opens, I think. Yeah, boot opens, same colour interior. This one has got the glass side windows and the door interiors, which is all important. There you go. So that was one, and the other one, it's got a wheel missing, but it didn't have a steering wheel, and it didn't have the door cards and the windows. They were broken off. But what it did have is the bonnet and the engine. And I think the glass on both of these isn't too bad. We'll probably use this one. And the thing with these, if you notice, let me zoom in, is this bit. Yeah. 9 times out of 10 that side's alright, but for some reason this side's broke as well. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, what I'm hoping to do, is because they're both virtually the same, is to take that off, cut it off at the bumper there, and glue it on and sand it to that side. Because these Cadalliac Eldorados, I think it's 1967, I think. Because I did look them up on Google Images. Didn't have the headlights on the front there, but they were headlights there and there, but they're the ones what would cover over. You've got like a shield over them. And these were painted the body colour, so that's what's going to happen here. The chrome's not in bad condition. This chrome is better than this one. So we're gonna mix and match. That's what we're going to do. So let's zoom out again and see if we can get these apart. Right, just a standard screw on out. Let's just go out again. In a second, yeah, because it gives me more room on the camera. Right. These are screw bases. Got my tub, and that's only got one screw in it. We'll take one apart and then we'll see how we go. Okay. Now these, again, are those horrible axles. I don't like these. They're far too weak, for my opinion, and they bend, and they're a nightmare to straighten. So I'm not a great lover of these really cheap thin axles. I really don't like them. And the tyres, these are those, they're the hollow. See, when you try and pull the tyres off, look how much that bends. Look. Terrible. And these are the hollow tyres. So if you buy new tyres for these, you've got to get the hollow type. Yeah. To fit over these rims. Okay. So, there you go. That's a hollow type. Now that's the front. That's the front bonnet connection. So we'll probably leave that on there. We're not going to take that off. We don't need to take that off. So that's the base. Okay, so that's the base. The interior, the front just clips on, just sits there. Okay, so that comes off. That's easy enough done. The interior, I don't know if you can get it out by, yeah, you can lift it up at the back and pull it out. She's done. This one's got both seat backs and the steering wheel, so we'll be using that. And your boot, standard latch on there, so your boot will come off like so. Okay, and your bonnet is the same. That's where it catches on there. So your bonnet wants a bit of a twist on it, I think, to get it out. Yeah, I need a bit of a, there you go, a bit of a twist. And that's where your spring rubs on. That's where your spring rubs up and down on there. Okay. Then you got your doors. Standard doors. Just open up, lift off. Open up, lift off. That's the doors. Windscreen will just pop out there. And the engine, I think you can maybe just push, yeah, push the engine out. Hopefully, there you go. Big old lump this, isn't it? That's your engine. Right, so that one's stripped. Okay, so that's how you strip one of them. So I'll do the same with this one. Okay, and I'm going to salvage the good parts. The door cards and the glass, see the glass there? You've got to drill that rivet out. Yeah, the door cards will pop off by themselves, but that rivet you have to drill out to get the glass out. Yeah, so you're going to be careful with doing that. But yeah, it's just a single rivet in there. I might grind it off, I might drill it out, we'll see. It's your choice, you want to use a grinder, burr on it and get it out, or not. But yeah, so that's that then. And that's that one. So you can see like the axle, the tyre on there is bent over, like that, because they are flimsy. But yeah, they got good suspension and all that, yeah. But they're so, for the weight of the car, I don't like it. But anyway, it is what it is. We've got to work what we've got to work with. So I'm going to get this one stripped. Okay, then we'll get it in the stripper. Get the paint off it and clean it up and decide what pieces we're going to use. Okay, here we go. That's out of the stripper. All cleaned up. Come out quite nice. On the roof, what they've done is they put a rough surface to simulate the vinyl top, which is always handy, so try and do it yourself. That's good. So there you go. It's all cleaned up. Nothing too bad going on about that. Bonnet's come up quite nice. So yeah, all the parts have come up quite nice. A little bit of blemish there, but it's smooth, so the paint will fill that in. The doors. Yeah, so it's pretty good condition, this casting. So quite happy with that. Yeah, I've got the other parts. I've got the glass in the clear liquid. I've done all the interior, the door cards, and so on. I've been in the ultrasonic cleaner, so they're all off there drying on the side there. So we're good to go. Next step, primer and paint. Right, we're all painted up. Look at this. This is the change of colour. This was the original colour. Horrible bloody purple. Now we've gone for the jade green metallic with a white vinyl roof. I think it looks quite good. Come out quite nice. It's been drying for a while. I've been trying out different clear coats. This one is a Simonized clear coat. So I'm giving it extra time to dry. It's got a bit of a sheen on the top. Look, you see that's quite nice. So yeah, that's the body. Obviously I've done all the doors, the boot. See, that's the bonnet, the boot and the doors. Get it right, boy. I changed the interior colour from that horrible yellow to a grey to make that look a bit better inside. Windscreen's cleaned up and I detailed the engine, and yeah, I painted the base silver because it was like a silvery colour, redone the base, and I've actually used a Molotov chrome on the wheels this time. I don't usually like to use it, but I'm using it, and I've got the tyres back on, so that's all good to go. I'm working on the I've got the door cards over there, and I'm working on the front bumper. I'll just show you, it's not quite dry yet, and I used the Molotov again on this one. Like I said, I've cut the old part of the bumper off, as you can see from there. I've cut this piece off there and put it on this side, and I think it blends in quite nicely. That's not painted because this here is going to be body colour there and there, like I mentioned before. Yeah, it's not great because the plastic wasn't fantastic, but it was better than this one. So this is where we are. So when this is dry, we can get to the assembly side of it. That's one of the door cards. We'll get to the assembly side of things. Okay, so that's a quick update on where we are. Okay, doke then. It's assembly time. Assembly. Let's get cracking then. Okay. We'll get it on its roof. Drop the window in. Get it the right way around. We'll be fine. Right, drop the roof in. Now I found hanging the doors, getting the right way around. Right, hanging the doors, hook in there, hook in there, spin around a bit. Now you have to put the bonnet on before you put the engine in. Okay, else it won't go in, so we'll slide that in there. Hopefully. It's a bit, there we go, get it right in there. And the same with the boot lid. It's a bit jiggery pokery, but we'll get it in. Okay. Excuse me while I fiddle about and get it in somewhere near right. So that's that. Let me slide the interior in. Best do this with the doors open. Slide it in. Make sure it goes right home. There and there. Okay. And then you can put this on there, and hopefully, if all things are equal, it should fit on there. Says E. Somehow if you got it right, and it's come back a slight bit. Hold on a minute. I think we might do something wrong with this. Get this pushed on there a bit more. I think that front needs to go on a bit tighter than that. Hook that back on there. Right, push that in. Should be getting like it now. Let's try again. Oh, the boots fell out. Here we go. This is the problem when you have about 3 or 4 different items to put in and suspend. But we will get it. We will get it. Somehow we'll get it one way or another. The problem seems to be at the minute that, oh, there we go. There we go. That's got her. Yep. Yep. That's better. Okay, let's lift the bonnet up. Shove the engine in. Close the bonnet. Close the doors. And I think we're done. Yeah, when you get doors, bonnets and boots, it can be a little bit tricky to get them all to line up and sit right. You know, you can put blue tack on or sellotape, but I don't like to put sellotape or tape on, masking tape on with fresh paintwork anyway. So I'd rather just have a little go at it as it is. So our wheels are spinning okay. Yep, she looks all right. She's a heavy old girl. She's a heavy old girl. Now spinning, spinning. There you go. All right, we're done. So we lift up the bonnet and we can see inside the engine there. Lift up the boot. In there. Careful of that, might chip the paint. Open the doors, put your finger in. That's one. And that's 2. There you go. Seat backs. So we're all done. We are all done. I'm not going to keep lifting the boot up because I think it's going to chip the paint if I'm not careful. But you've seen it operating. Right, let's get it on the magic. This is what we started with. 2 Dinky toys, Cadalliac Eldorados. In like a purpley colour, violet colour, whatever. Yeah. As you can see, they're been through the mill. So we've done our magic on them. So now you can have a look. See how they turned out. Have a look at this. Have a look. Okay then, here it is. All done and dusted. It looks a bit darker green on here, but trust me, it's if you know what the jade colour is, that's what it is. There's the old engine in there, all sorted out. There we are. I scraped around the door frames at the top, did all the back lights. I'm not going to keep opening the boot because it's going to chip the paint. It's just started to do that, so there's nothing in it anyway. The boot's empty, officer. There's nothing in my boot. Changed the colour of the interior because I didn't like that yellow. I don't think it suited the green. So there we go. Right, so I'm going to drop that down. Oh, close the doors. There she is. Cadalliac Eldorado. I think it's 67, 68, this one. Yeah, it's a bit heavy for those thin axles, I must admit. I'm not a great lover of those thin axles. Anyway, hopefully you like this one. Look forward to your comments as always. Hello, my light's flickering. I've got to put another shilling in the meter. Yeah, okay then. Look forward to your comments. And I'll see you again next week with another restoration. Take it easy. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you're doing. And above all, have fun and stay safe. Bye for now. See you later.